Do you know that cases of people suffering from depression are growing tremendously pan world? The reason is lack of self-care. In this video, I'm going to talk about 7 elements where we need to focus to get ourselves healed. Good morning to all. Hope you guys are doing good. So the topic today is self-care. And the 7 elements are physical, emotional, social, spiritual, personal, financials, and the last one is work. So let me start with the first one, that is physical. All the 7 elements, they are interconnected with each other, and the following terms which I'm going to talk about in all the 7 elements, even if you are even if you would be able to do some of those activities or exercise those activities in your life, that would bring a huge change. So in physical, the first one is exercise. At minimum 4 to 5 times a week, 30 minutes for muscle building. It may include running, and I have seen some people are saying that they are covering 10,000 steps, they are walking enough, but that walking is something different than the brisk walk. You should make your heart pump. You must get out of breath. You must sweat, as the sweat is going to release the bad toxins from our body and we feel refreshed. And the other segment in the physical element is the diet. Diet plays a vital role. We have to cut the intake of carbonated drinks, fast food. I've just read that someone has very smartly mentioned in one of the message captions that it is not fast foods. S is, just remove the S, it is fat foods. So we should shun the intake of carbonated drinks, fat foods, and other than this is another segment in physical is sleep. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is really required. Most people, they are going for 4 to 5 hours and just pushing their bodies to work more, and in the social circle they say they just need 5 hours of sleep, although they are making their body work, but it will not work for long. So rest is another segment. If you're continuously working on computers or somewhere else, a sitting job, sedentary job, you must relax. You must get up from your chair 30 minutes. After every 30 minutes, do some stretching and let your body feel refreshed. Second element is emotional. And in this element, the segments are, we have to be empathetic, because only the shoe wearer knows where the shoe pinches. And feeling of empathy would let the other person open up, and we can, although we cannot feel how what mental trauma he's going through, but at least we can show sympathy after being empathetic. Kindness is another word where we need to work on. Being kind in itself will make us feel better. And the last one in this is manage stress. We have to work on the ways to reduce our stress. In the race of minting money, we are also burdening ourselves with more and more stress, and ultimately it will hit us bad, very bad, and we will be the only one in our bed suffering from a chronic or very dreadful disease. And for the people who we were running or we were competing with, no one would care. So the third element, that is social. This element is basically, I would like to say, is the epic of all the seven elements. The reason being the dependency of social media is heavily guarding our mindset, diverting our thoughts. So we have to make sure we are working on we are searching for right information, positive information. And second thing in this social element is friends. Make sure, third time I'm again saying, make sure, keep distance from toxic people or people who always bad speak bad about you, because they are the one who are going to pull you down, not physically but emotionally. And third segment in this is ask for help. I have seen in many newspapers and even on hard copies and on internet that whenever someone commits suicide, it's really a bad thing for our society and uh, for his family also. And there is a little column, ask for help, started by many governments, many NGOs, associations, because people, when they are under any kind of depression, rather than opening up, they take this step and end their life, and thus spoiling their family's entire future also. So this one is the last one in social element is the social boundaries. The personal invasion, it may be physically or through social media on any application like WhatsApp, Snapchat, or Facebook. This personal invasion must be stopped, as these invasions, they are basically creating holes in a balloon and taking out all the freshness of our mind. And the fourth element which I would like to talk about here is it's spiritual. Mostly whenever we say the word spiritual, the term which pops up in our head is meditation. We have to meditate for at least, they say, 20 minutes a day. In that phase, we must try to weed out the negative thoughts of our mind. Normally, the research has many researchers have found that the problems are only 1 to 10%, but it is our mind that create the negative possibilities 90 to 99%. So it basically, it's our thoughts which spoil our day or our life. So problems are not that much, but our thinking really is the game changer. And this one in spiritual, a time for oneness, or I would like to say me time. It's uh, another important aspect where we need to work on, because me time help us to think what we have done bad, what we have done good, where I should uh, work more to get mental relief. And music and is another therapy which is we can use at our home, and walk in nature, looking at the greenery, at the green color is they say it's a boon for our eyes, and the eyes capture green color, and then the chemicals which are released in our mind, they helps in uh, soothing our brain, which is fully dried up after seeing all and watching all the activities and listening to all the bad news. And the next one is personal element is this is the fifth one, personal space. We it is somewhere correlated with the term invasion, which I have talked about. So personal space, we should salute another person's or other people personal space, and we should also respect ours. So invasion or personal space, we should give and seek respect in this one. And in personal element, we have to take some time out to do our hobbies. We have to be creative, and the person who want to become happy, he has to learn, then unlearn, then relearn. So that's the thing where we need to work on, and we have to honor ourselves in this phase, in this element. That okay, yeah, I made this plan, and I was able to accomplish 80%, 90%. And sometimes when we face failure, we should not get, I would like to say, we should not be morally down, because life is 70/30. 70 is what we opt for, what we aim for, and 30 is in the hands of God. And the second last is financials. In this one, the first thing that we all should work on is budgeting. In 2024, majority of the businesses are going through recession, and it is being expected by the economists that the world is going to face the biggest recession in the coming years. So make sure you do proper research all about your needs, desires, wants. Desires can wait, but we have to do budgeting. Then invest some money. Never ever wait uh, for single source of income or single stream of income. Make sure you have invested your money. At least if one business area or field is not performing well, you are at least able to earn the required money to run your to meet your expenses. And then it is to save money. We all must save money for the rainy days. We never know when the bad days are going to come, so make sure we have a lot of money in our savings. And the last one is it is very important. This is what I normally talk with people. It is the how to resist the urge of buying unnecessary items. Normally, the e-retailers, they start playing with our mind before they are going to open up any offers like Black Friday, Christmas sale, 30 New Year sale, it's 31st, and 2 to 3 months prior to that day, they start throwing offers, being sponsoring ads on various medias, and basically they are just making us slave. That on that day we have to go on their website, on their channel, on their app, and we have to buy the unnecessary items because they are offering at 80% mega discount. Only buy the things which you consider they are very important, really important, and do not splurge until you have to. And the last one is work. It is very important because majority of the time, I would the average age is, I would like to say, 20 to 60, 40 years we have to work, and that is after post that is retirement. And for those 40 years, you have to love your job. your business, your work, your position. Promotion is going to be the next part if you love your job. And time management is another segment where we have to work. Mostly people procrastinate, and on top of it, there are two more I would like to talk about. As a positive workplace, you have to make sure you coordinate with your peers, colleagues pretty much well to create a healthy environment so that you can give your 100% potential productivity at your work. And the last one is work at work. Do not take your work to home. It is 8 plus 8 plus 8. You have to work on this formula. 8 hours work. During that time, make sure you work hard enough. You give your 100% attention. And 8 hours sleep, and the remaining 8 hours for all the other things, uh, like exercise, working on your habits, passion, being creative, and all this. And after watching this video, just before I say goodbye to you, if anyone listening to this video need help, need counseling, or just want to open up, please feel free and contact us on the numbers given in the description. We are here to help you. And other than this, if you need me to, if you want that I should make videos on some other important topics, you can just drop me a text or in the comment box. So kindly like, subscribe the channel, and share the video. And thank you for watching. Till next video, stay blessed.